Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you guys have an absolutely outstanding day today. Interesting stuff going on. Interesting stuff going on today. A.Pompliano and Vitalik Buterin. What? Fear will do a thing to you. Will it not? It'll make you behave in some interesting ways. All I have to say to Pomp and Vitalik is grow up, boys. Grow up. Grow up. This is the big boy. This is where men and women live, not little children. Not little children. So interesting stuff coming out of those two camps. Wow. Would have never thought that Vitalik Buterin would have gone there like that. It's really, really interesting too. And to think that here's a guy who was sleeping on the couch at Stefan Thomas's house trying to get a gig at Ripple, and Vitalik Buterin would actually say a crap coin about XRP. Wow, that is really, really crazy. Absolutely, really, really crazy. And never has Brad Garlinghouse, never has he or David Schwartz really called out the shortcomings of Ethereum. Never talked about the fees, never talked about how slow, right? Even when they talked about the mining over being controlled in China, they never attacked BTC or ETH. They just said that the mining was controlled over there. He's always said, I'm long Bitcoin. Brad Garlinghouse has always said it. Interesting that Vitalik went there. And of course, Pompliano, he's been bought, right? So, he has to kind of cater to the people that are paying him. So he has to kind of do that, take that BTC maxi stand because he's being paid. He is being paid. That is without doubt, without question. He won't bring on platforms that he know is for the greater good of the community as a whole, like Celsius. He won't do it because he's got being paid by competitors. So interesting stuff nonetheless. But we're going to cover what really is the big picture with all of this, in my humble opinion, from Michael Arrington and from JC Collins, and something that Bank XRP reminded us all of. So we're going to get into that. Really, really interesting talk. Thank you so much for hanging out. Got 30 people here already. Let's roll an intro and let's have a talk. Yeah, so the Wi-Fi is not great, guys. So I apologize for that. So what is going on, guys? Good to see you. James Mucklin is in the building. What's up with you? Clyde Johnson, good morning, bro. Good to see you in the stream this morning. Danny Loft, the one and only Danny Loft is here. yeah. Isn't that interesting? Danny Loft. Oh. Michael Arrington tends to agree with you, Danny. Good to see you. Victor P is here. CW, that was really immature of Vitalik to say that. Really was. Interesting stuff. What's up, Willie Washington? Good to see you this morning, guys. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. I definitely appreciate that. It helps with the YouTube algorithm for sure. We want to get more of us in the digital asset space, and this hopes to get the channel out to the average Joe and the average Jane so they can enter this space and hopefully stumble upon the greatest digital asset ever created in XRP. So we're going to cover some stuff. Interesting. So enough of the boys, enough of the kids in Pompliano and Vitalik Buterin. Let's go over what is actually, for me, what I see is really kind of the bigger picture. And shout out to Crypto Miami for laying it down, for really kind of laying some stuff down I thought was really, really interesting. And then I think the picture gets even bigger and bigger and even bigger with what Michael Arrington is saying, what J.C. Collins is saying, and what Bank XRP is saying as well. So what is going on with the market? I believe XRP is still in that 48 cents range, 48 to 49 cent range. I believe it's still there. Bitcoin is $23,279. XRP is at 40. Okay, it's at 46 cents now. Get off there. At 46 cents. What else is there? Links at $12.60. Litecoin is, I should have my live coin watch up. $109. So 46 cents right now for XRP. It's down 13% in the last 24 hours. Interesting thing here feels like to me that it's so many different political things going on right now. XRP, definitely has a chance at hitting the #1 spot in terms of coin market cap in this bull run. I think people know that. I think people understand that. You know what I mean? I really, really do. I know that during the last bull run, coin market cap intentionally took out the exchange from the volume from the South Korea exchanges, intentionally took it out because XRP in terms of market cap was on its way to dethrone both Ethereum and BTC. So now we got a lot of the kind of the BCT maxi stuff going on and what they're looking to do. And it's a shame. It really, really is a shame. But there is definitely a sense of being threatened, feeling threatened, and absolute fear when it comes to XRP, the greatest digital asset ever created. And unfortunately, people miss the bigger picture and that we want all the digital assets to win, especially those with use case. Especially those with use case. You know what I mean? What's going on, Dennis Newman? Good to see you. Crawfish XRP is in the building. Indeed, they are shaking the tree, says Mr. Daniel Sykes. Indeed, they are. They are definitely doing that. Good morning to you, sir. Interesting, really stuff there. I got to tell you. So the market is what it is. 46 cents for XRP. I bought some. I put $100 in last night just to say that I got some for $2 for $1. That type of deal. So that's kind of where it is there. Let's cover some stuff from Crypto Miami. Shout out to Crypto Miami from Twitter. And I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. It does have a girl on the avatar there, but we'll see. Yeah, laying it down on Twitter for sure. Laying it down on Twitter for sure. Where is this at? I can't find. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Let's just go over this a little bit. What's going on, Rasheem? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you this morning. There it is. Let's just go over this just for some heads up, just to kind of give you the real deal here. Crypto Miami in 2013, which I believe it was actually 2015, the Department of Treasury and the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network fined Ripple for not registering as a money services business for selling the virtual currency XRP and forced them to register. Right? Within 30 days of this agreement, Ripple Labs and XRP2 will move its service known as Ripple Trade, formerly known as Ripple Wallet, which allows end users to interact with the Ripple protocol to view and manage their XRP and fiat currency balances and any such functional equivalent to a money services business. Important to note, MSB, that is registered with FinCEN. Money services businesses, remember, for selling their virtual currency. Under federal law, each money service business is a business doing one of the following: currency dealer or exchanger. Currency, right? Money transmitter, right? Let me see what else is here that I think is important for you to share. Under federal law, each money service business is also considered a financial institution. Right? Next, a filing on the same violation from the Department of Justice specifically identifies XRP as a virtual currency. Right? Ripple Labs facilitated transfers of virtual currency and provided virtual currency exchange transactions. The currency of the Ripple network, known as XRP, was pre-mined. I'm not sure if anything else. This is from the Department of Justice. So you got FinCEN, virtual currency, money services business, registered as a money services business, Ripple. What is a virtual currency? And what is a virtual currency defined by the IRS? Let's check this one out. Virtual currency is a digital representation of value that functions as a medium of exchange, a unit of account, and or a store of value. And she has here, so we know that under order of the federal government, Ripple Labs is a financial institution that facilitates the exchange of virtual currency. Right? Under nowhere in the violation does it enforce Ripple Labs to register as a broker or dealer in securities required to be registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission under the Securities Exchange Act. If this was the purpose, and if this was the intent, if this was what they were looking for, why wasn't it done in 2015? Let me read it again. Under nowhere in the violation does it enforce Ripple Labs to register as a broker or dealer in securities required to be registered with the Securities Exchange Commission under the Securities Exchange Act. It does, however, require Ripple Labs and associate XRP2 to register as a money service business, a dealer in foreign exchange. But if that is not confirmation for you, if that's not enough confirmation for you, Ripple has also been legally sworn in federal court and through the Department of the Department of Justice, rather, under direct requirement from the United States Treasury as a currency exchange service based on its selling and transmission of virtual currency, XRP. Ripple Labs has previously described itself in federal court filings and in a sworn affidavit as a currency exchange service providing online real-time currency trading and cash management. This says 2013. By, on, or around August 4th, 2013, XRP2, forgive me, Crypto Miami, XRP2 was engaged in the sale of XRP currency to third-party entities Crypto Miami makes a great point, and shout out to Crypto Miami, whoever he or she is. This is some really, really great stuff. It really is. Sure, this was 7 years ago, but audits for this violation under direction from the Department of Justice are set to occur through 2020. So in other words, they continue to check in and see how things are going. Ripple Labs does not sell securities. Ripple Labs is a financial institution with the current legal authority to sell and exchange its virtual currency, XRP. That, my friends, is the long and the short of it. But she's got a lastly. Let's see what his lastly says. And lastly, the fintech chart is based on the idea that banks took deposits, made loans, and were involved in payments. But some institutions might provide only one or two of these services. These institutions can still be treated as banks per the OCC. Clarity will come through the OCC and Brian Brooks. This news today was to get Ripple and XRP at the center of the stage. This is a smart person right here. And again, the avatar says a lady, so I'm going to go with a lady. She is smart. Where did that go? Clarity will come through the OCC. This news today was to get Ripple and XRP at the center of the stage. Ripple is trending in the United States. All eyes on the US. The show, my friends, is about to begin. Crypto Miami, laying it down. And again, I'm going to suppose this is another lady in crypto laying it down. I'm not sure if it can be any better said than that. I don't think it can be laid out any better than that. Crypto Don Juan, what's good, bro? We need to catch up, man. We need to hop on the Zoom again, bro. Like immediately, like yesterday, my dude. I don't think it can be laid out. Danny Loft, I'm not sure if it can be laid out any better than that. RMDP 360 Media, Crypto Siege, what is up? Live is awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you hanging out today. Yeah, they can slow it down, but they can't stop it. And there's bigger pictures. We've said on this channel before, and it was kind of my gut kind of telling me that, look, Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse do not have the relationship that the boys from JP Morgan, the boys from Citigroup, the boys from Wells Fargo, the boys from Goldman Sachs have with Jay Clayton and the SEC. They just don't. And JP Morgan and the likes realized that XRP and what it was looking to do was a serious threat to their revenue stream. They knew it. And it can possibly be even a bigger picture than that. It may really kind of boil down to the idea of the US dollar and the fact that it may be over. I'm going to share a YouTube video from Jim Rickards. And I forget the lady's name from Kitco News, talking about embrace for the US dollar. It's over. So perhaps that's the bigger picture. We'll go into that as well. Johnny Morales is like, I don't mind getting XRP for cheap. I hear you, my friend. I did, just to say that I could, just to say that I did. I don't mind getting more XRP for cheap, right? Jim Jones says, I'm changing my car plate to XRP bags. Nice. You better hurry up and do it, my friend, before someone snatches that up, Jim Jones. Good to see you in the stream today, my friend. Good morning to you. Right? Good morning and good morning and good morning to you. Adam, good to see you on the stream this morning, my friend. Fabio is here. What's going on, my friend? I wonder how XRP Godfather knew of the news last week before it happened. Check his Twitter out, please. See who? Fabio, what's his handle on Twitter? I can check this out. I wonder how I wonder how XRP Godfather knew of the news last week before it happened. Miss Crypto Caesar's over here trying to distract me. Okay. I wonder how XRP Godfather knew of the news last week before it happened. Check this Twitter out, please. See, what's his handle? Fabio, I will check that out. That's interesting. So he knew of the news of the lawsuit? What's Galaxy, Jim Jones? Galaxy is on fire. Peter Booge. What's up, my friend? I know you do, Danny Locke. We talked on the phone. I know you have. I know what's going on with your XRP stack, bro. Kirk Elliott. That name sounds really familiar. What's good, Kirk? Why does that name sound familiar? Kirk Elliott. Is that our Kirk from Game Changers? No. No. What's good, my friend? Good season's greetings to you as well, Kirk. Good to see you in the stream this morning. That's right, Rasheem. I agree. Yeah, Texas crypto is all about the escrow. That's what I'm reading from JC Collins. I'm going to cover that as well. But as I mentioned, this news is our cherry on top. We are out of here. The moon is just the new floor. I hear you, Rasheem. I hear you. So tell me, Fabio, who is this dude? XRP? You say Godfather? XRP Godfather, huh? The thunder sound is in the building. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning to you. Crypto Seas, I joined a while back. Great content and channel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, CLN Studios, and congratulations for checking in, hanging out in the chat, bro. Appreciate you being here, guys. Over 80 something people in the stream this morning. Do me a favor, please, and hit that like. We want to get it helps with the algorithms on YouTube. We want to get more of us in this. We have to get more of us in the digital asset space. It is so important that we are all part of the new fourth industrial revolution. This is our chance. Digital assets, guys, that's our chance to win. So when you hit the like, when you post comments, it gets this channel out to more of us so that we can bring more of us into the space. And it's hugely important. If you want to retweet the Crypto Seizures live on Twitter, that would be awesome as well. Fabio says, yes, Siege. He predicted the SEC news. Gotcha. Wow. Jeff Hussman, you're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for the time you're spending informing us. Well, and it's my pleasure to do so, my friend. Thanks for hanging out on the stream this morning, Jeff. So that's some interesting stuff. Are you on vacation? Danny Locke says, are you on vacation? Nope. Nope. The thunder sound. Good to see you. Kirk Ellis says, laugh out loud. We spoke earlier. Did we speak on the phone? I think we did speak on the phone, Kirk. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, we spoke on the phone one time. Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you, heard from you in a while. I appreciate you being here, Kirk. Happy holidays to you and your lady Siege. Thank you, Cryptoverse. Same to you, my friend. Yeah, and it's, about to be sued. The lawsuit is still not official, right? About to be sued, that type of deal. Let's cover some stuff from Michael Arrington, and we're going to go over JC Collins and Bank XRP as well. I think that's some important stuff to check out. A new blockchain? I have to check that out. Let's go over this. Let's go over this from Michael Arrington. Share this with you guys. But you're right, Zara. It's still not official yet. That lawsuit is still not official. Interesting stuff here from Michael Arrington, who has, he has a whole fund, a hedge fund on XRP. Those of you gloating over the United States government's attack on XRP, wow, should take a step back and think about where this all ends up. There's no coherence or logic behind these moves. It's spite and fear. Right? It's spite and fear. And this is exactly what I think it is. Again, Garlinghouse and Larson became a threat to the status quo. The banks for the longest time have ruled the day. And what XRP and Ripple was looking to do was to absolutely dethrone that. The disruptor. Remember, the vast majority of banks have to pay to play. They're tired of being beholden to the SWIFT system and the corresponding banking model. They are sick and tired of it. Then you throw in the fact that XRP can also serve as the world's reserve bridge currency, which means that threatens in a lot of ways, it doesn't have to, the US dollar. Because that's what the US dollar is. That's what the US dollar is. Let me share this again with you guys. And this is something to really, really ponder. Check out J.C. Collins' thought on this. I believe J.C. Collins is the guy from, what is J.C. Collins' thing? Chain Alex or, I can't remember. Some of you guys probably know. Let me see if it'll show here. Philosophy of metrics. That's what it is. Philosophy of metrics. Really, really interesting stuff on that website about XRP. Power is never relinquished willingly. The exorbitant privilege of the US dollar since 1944 has run its course. The US dollar establishment knows this and also understands XRP genie can't be put back in the lamp. The SEC potential suit is all about controlling the escrow. That's how I see it. He goes on to say, I reckon there's a divorce coming between the U.S. and the global institutions which have been USD and veto power based, including the IMF. The world is done with a domestic foreign fiat as the global reserve currency. The world is done with a domestic sovereign fiat as the global reserve currency. This SEC wound had to be exposed. Let me go over here to YouTube real quick for you guys and share something that I haven't had a chance to listen to, but it just came up on my feed. And I'm just going to share the title with you guys. Come on, YouTube. Come on. This internet is just killing me here. Can you turn the Wi-Fi off on your laptop?
Yeah, I thought you were going to do the stream.
No. What do you mean? I have it on my laptop. Just on your laptop, not off. So let me see here. Let's go to, I'm just going to share the title with you. Thank you. Jim Rickards. Now, Jim Rickards is on a show called Stansberry Research. The same lady, she fills in at times at Kitco News as well. Forgive me for not knowing your name, ma'am. You are smart and you do a really, really awesome job over there at Stansberry Research and Kiko News. Jim Rickards, who we all know is a gold bug, who we all knows about XRP and Stellar Lumens, said Bitcoin is going to $300 is what he said. He's a big time gold bug. Brace, this is the title. Jim Rickards, brace for a great escape from the dollar and a flood of money into gold and Bitcoin. He would have never, ever, 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 and we're going to go over this and see if he actually says this himself or is just the title that the channel chose. Brace for a great escape from the dollar and a flood of money into gold and Bitcoin. So we're going to go over that as well. But I think JC Collins is really, really hitting it home. I don't know, XRP Chance. I still don't know that. It's interesting to me. Ansari last night said this is about the art of war, predict the move or call the move before they actually make the move. So, I don't know why they did that, but that makes sense. But JC Collins, I believe, is laying it down. Interesting to hear. It's really, really good to hear JC Collins say that. I think that's an interesting perspective that we all have to pay attention to. I really, really do. I'm going to read it again. Let me read this again. I think it's interesting. Power is never relinquished willingly. The exorbitant privilege of the US dollar since 1944 has ran its course, just like all sovereign fiats at one time. They just come to an end. The United States dollar establishment knows this and also understands XRP Genie can't be put back into the lamp. The SEC potential suit is all about controlling the escrow. That's how I see it. It's all about controlling the escrow. I wonder who's in the fight here. SEC is trying to, what are they trying to do? Try to win a lawsuit so maybe they can get control of that? I don't know. This is interesting as well. So someone in that comment from JC Collins said, a tweet from Collins said, this may be a contributing factor. I suspect it's an attempt to squash legitimate competition from over-leveraged BTC investors, big-time financial institutions, right, against Ripple before this next bull run to mitigate transfer or dilution of power of BTC dominance. You know what? I'm going to share this so you guys can read along with me because I think that's a great point. Then I'll come back to the chat with you guys. Let me share that because that's an interesting point as well. So this guy's name is Clint Chavaria says, this may be a contributing factor. I suspect it's an attempt to squash legitimate competition from over-leveraged BTC investors, like, for example, big-time financial institutions, against Ripple before their next bull run to mitigate transfer or dilution of power of BTC dominance. And make no mistake about it, CoinMarketCap, for some strange reason, right at the height of the XRP run-up, decided to take out the South Korean exchange's numbers. Just out of nowhere, just said, yeah, we're not going to report that anymore. So this is the real deal. This is some reality going on. All right. And JC Collins responds and says, that's one part for sure. Dollar-based liquidity is pumping into crypto. If US dollar interest can control the XRP escrow, it creates opportunities for a new exorbitant privilege. It's just digital this time. This must be fought, and the Anglo-American establishment smash once and for all. Yeah, and this is a great point as well. We've talked about this as well. Technically, Ripple could hand the escrow addresses and the affiliated private keys over to the Treasury Department by choice or conversion, or coercion, rather. By choice or coercion. Yep. That's it. That's just some great points in a nutshell. What's going on, Stephen Kurt? Good to see you. It's some interesting stuff there. And again, for me, just from the layman, just from the the common sense approach to it, is Larson and Garlinghouse are the new boys in the block, and the boys from Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Citi, right? They have the established relationships. It's the good old boy network over there with them and Clayton, in my humble opinion. Right? That's what that's what ultimately it feels like to me. And so let's go over something from Bank XRP as well that I'm going to share with you guys. So to me, that's what it's about. Do big players in this space that have a bunch of BTC matter? Yeah. If anyone thinks JP Morgan doesn't have a bunch of BTC, they're just like they're kidding themselves. Fidelity, that you're kidding yourself if you don't think they have tons and tons and tons and tons of BTC. They have tons of it. They've been buying it for years. But they know that what's going to happen with the XRP ecosystem is undeniable. It's undeniable. It cannot be stopped. Well, I would say it would be hard to really stop it. It's undeniable in what it does. And the fact that it can clear up and free up trillions and trillions of dollars and help to reestablish the velocity of money. But when you got those top 5, 6, 8 banks, and you got a digital asset in an ecosystem and what Ripple can bring to the table that throws that corresponding banking system, turns it upside down, and that's been a major source for their revenue, that they're gonna go out swinging. They're going to go out swinging. And that's what it feels like that they're trying to do there with this last little thing here. Right? Yes, I think there's a reason why you never saw Brad and Clayton on the stage. I don't think I've ever seen Brad and Clayton on the stage together, just the two of them. Jay Tillum, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. I've been watching you for a couple of weeks now. I appreciate you teaching me the space. You're welcome, my friend. I'm glad I can be here. I'm glad we can all learn together, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are definitely on a mad rush to 10,000 subs, but we always want to have on every stream is just as many likes as we do have viewers. That is always the goal. What's going on, XRP Chance? Yeah, I saw that from her. Judith Burns, a spokesperson for the SEC, declined Fortune's request for comment about the lawsuit or to confirm that there would be one. Interesting point. Richard France says XRP to number one. That's the scare. That's the fear, my friend, right there, Richard France. That is the fear. That is the thing that they all are worried about and threatened about. I don't know if it's all a show or not, Jay Tom. I really don't. Resistance is futile. That's without question. XRP Joe, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you on the stream, man. Say goodbye to the Howey test and hello to the Ripple Net test. Indeed. Yep, I agree, my friend. So I don't know if I should go over the article from Fortune magazine or not. I mean, it was better. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. It was better than what I thought it was going to be. I would like a check on Clayton's finances. Yeah. So it's interesting stuff there to see. Let's go over something from Bank XRP here real quick. And then I'm going to go over just Jim Ricker's thing. That's an interesting title. Oh, let me do this first. Let me get rid of this. XRP Joe, good to see you, my friend. Guys, make sure you follow XRP Joe. Follow his YouTube channel. He is definitely doing his thing over there on YouTube. Bank XRP, let's see here. Heath Tarbert, crypto regulation, October 10th of 2019. A digital asset can transform from a security to a commodity. Bank XRP goes on to say, I noticed XRP logo change, total decentralization of the XRP ledger, right? Got a foundation right now. Ripple stating XRP will continue to operate with or without Ripple, the company. Many other companies building on XRP. Let's take a listen to this. It is, let's see it.
Is it a security, first and foremost? And if it's not a security, it is most likely a commodity. And so that is the initial sort of test. What I will say is the interesting thing, unlike other kinds of investment.
Well, that's not going to play, unfortunately. But that is kind of the gist of that is he's saying that, you know, things can initially be deemed one thing and then eventually later it can become another thing. Crypto Miami and what she was saying about the virtual currency, it's not going to go away, right? I mean, the Department of Justice, FinCEN, it's not going away. Yeah, the whole virtual currency and money services business in federal court is not going to go away. It is just not going to go away. Let me do this here, share this Fortune magazine article. Yeah, that's what I see it as, a fine and kind of going away. And I talked about that last night with EOS and the Ken token or KIK, K-I-K. Any lawsuit would be from the initial XRP says there is no way XRP is a security today. Worst case will be a fine and business as usual. And I tell you, the crypto Miami tweet, you guys should definitely go check her out on Twitter and follow that thread on the tweets there, because I think that says it all in terms of, in regards to whether XRP is a security or not. It's just, it is a non-issue. It really, really is. It really, in my opinion, is truly is a non-issue. So let's go over this Fortune magazine. Where is that? There it is. So the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network proposed rule change. No, that's not what I want. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Wrong one, sorry. All right, Ripple says it's being sued by the SEC in what the company calls a parting shot at the crypto industry. Ripple, one of the most important companies in the cryptocurrency industry, said Monday evening that the Securities and Exchange Commission is poised to file a bombshell lawsuit against the company over the alleged sale of unlicensed securities. The lawsuit will also name Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen as defendants, according to Garlinghouse, who told Fortune the agency will file the case in the near future. Judith Burns, a spokesperson for the SEC, declined Fortune's request for comment about the lawsuit or to confirm that there would be one. If the agency does sue Ripple, the action will follow years of debate between the company and the agency about whether XRP, a digital currency associated with Ripple, is a security, like a share of stock, which must be registered with the agency, or is instead a currency, and thus beyond the SEC's purview. XRP is the third most valuable cryptocurrency and currently has a market cap of $23 billion. Ripple's decision to announce that it's about to be sued is an unusual one. Perhaps just like Ansari said last night on the stream, he said, this is the art of war, my friend. That's a smart move. It's a tactical move to call out the opponent's move before they do. Ripple's decision to announce that it's about to be sued is an unusual one. Garlinghouse has predicted the incoming Biden administration may be friendlier to the cryptocurrency industry than the Trump administration has been, suggesting that Ripple's preemptive announcement may have a political component. Garlinghouse also blasted the SEC's decision to sue right before the holidays and said Ripple will fight the case. It's not just Grinch worthy. That's what he said. He said, this is not just Grinch worthy, it's shocking, said Garlinghouse. It's an attack on the entire crypto industry and American innovation. In recent years, the SEC has ruled that the two most valuable cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are not securities, partly on the grounds they are decentralized. Oh my goodness. With no person or company in control of them. XRP is different from Bitcoin and Ethereum in that the latter two currencies are minted in a gradual, ongoing process called mining. And by contrast, Larsen and others created 100 billion units of XRP in one fell swoop. That's not true for a company called Ripple Labs. While Ripple continues to own the lion's share of XRP, the bulk of its treasury is held in reserves to be sold in scheduled allotments over the counter. Garlinghouse and Larsen also each own a significant amount of XRP, right? Ripple has pushed back aggressively for years on the notion that XRP is a security. The company knows it does not have the discretion to tap the reserve funds as it wishes, and that XRP has become increasingly decentralized as banks and other merchants use it as a cross-border currency in cross-border transactions. According to Garlinghouse, the SEC regarded XRP as a security controlled by Ripple, akin to viewing oil as a security controlled by Exxon. In remarks to Fortune, the Ripple CEO blasted the agency and its chairman, Jay Clayton, for deciding to sue at a time when Clayton and other senior SEC officials are departing as part of the presidential transition. Clayton did this with one foot out the door. Rather shamefully, he has decided to sue Ripple and leave the legal work to the next chairman, Garlinghouse said. The legal dust-up comes months after Larsen and other Ripple executives have suggested the company may relocate its headquarters outside the U.S. in response to what they declare is overbearing behavior by regulators. Garlinghouse said on Monday that it was confounding that the SEC would decide to sue even as countries like Singapore, Switzerland, and Japan have declined to treat XRP as a security. Garlinghouse also struck a nationalist note, noting that the bulk of Bitcoin and Ethereum is created in communist China, while Ripple is an American company. So interesting stuff. I think we have to stand up for all of crypto, says Garlinghouse, and not let the SEC bully the entire industry, say Garlinghouse, adding, we're going to be on the right side of history. That, my friends, you see, that tells you that there's so much stuff on the inside that we don't know about, right? Yeah, so this to me is this kind of like, poised to sue. Don't know if the lawsuit is actually going to move forward, but I got to tell you, in either case, we're certainly going to win. And right now, all eyes are on XRP, and that is going to be absolutely great news to see that without question. I know we bought the dip for sure. We definitely did. We definitely did buy the dip. And so a very, very interesting thing, this back and forth here with the SEC. And to me, again, for me to understand it, peace and blessings, family. What's going on, Deep Mind? Good to see you in the stream this afternoon, bro. Right? It's free publicity for XRP with a win over the SEC, which even with a fee is still a win. That's exactly right, Paul Esper. Appreciate you checking in today, my friend. I think this is also free publicity for XRP. What they win over the SEC, which even with a fee is still a win. It's exactly right. The XRP name is known. It would now be classified as a non-security. The gates are open. That's how I see it as well, my friend. Deep Mind said, it's very bad news for those who don't know what they hold. Exactly. When you know what you know, that you know what you hold, that is the key. And it has always been that way. That's why we have this channel, to help more of us to understand what's really going on. That's right. It really is. It's a non-thing, but it's just going to work really, really great Wi-Fi for Ripple and XRP. It really, really is. And the writing is on the wall. You can't put the genie back in the bottle, as they say. The writing is on the wall. Look, it's the greatest digital asset ever created. It was the second blockchain ever created. The initial impetus behind it was to build a better Bitcoin. It was to build a better Bitcoin. Build a better Bitcoin governance, build a better Bitcoin in terms of payments, build a better Bitcoin in terms of security and scalability and speed. The whole idea behind XRP was to build a better version of Bitcoin. It is the second blockchain that was created, not Ethereum. And again, the only reason why they're not number two is because they had a decision to go down the smart contracts lane or go down the cross-border lane, and they chose cross-border payments because they felt it was more important than the smart contracts. And they're tackling a bigger, this is a big thing. This is a big beast in cross-border payments. We're talking trillions and trillions of dollars. Right? Trillions and trillions of dollars. But they got to build an ecosystem. Once they made that decision to go down the cross-border payments lane, right, you have to build a different ecosystem. dApps, smart contracts, is within the crypto space. The cross-border payments thing is outside, if you will, of the crypto space. Right? That's right. And that's another great point to mention there too, Deep Mind. Nascent markets are always at the mercy of the political winds until cemented into the financial global fabric, right? So that is it, guys. Listen, guys, make sure you understand and that you know what you hold. That is the key. What's going on, Travis? Good to see you, my friend. It is definitely good to see you. I can't really answer that question for you. I can tell you that, for us, we're big fans of Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and VeChain, right? And, we got riskier stuff in Anchor and Elrond, right? That type of stuff. But, and really, really long-term risky in Player. I mean, that's really long-term away. But, yeah, I used to have the TSP2 when I was a federal air traffic controller. Right. So deep minds, great point, guys. That's the most important thing, to make sure you guys know that you know what it is that you hold. Absolutely. Deep mind. From his perspective, he would know. Brilliant chess move on Ripple's part to get ahead of the storm. It is. Ansari said that last night, bro. Deep mind. He said that was this is the art of the war. That was a brilliant move on their part. Straight out of the book, The Art of the War. Absolutely. So yeah, and I mean, we even got Mr. Yoshitaka Katao commenting on this, right? Mr. Yoshitaka Katao from SBI commenting on that. Did you guys know that? Let me see if I can find that first before I share that with you guys. The biggest fan perhaps ever. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, perfect. Let me share this with you guys and we'll head out on that note. I don't know anything about Graph Audio. I know it's pumped already, but I don't know anything about it. All right, let's share that. Uh-oh, Peter Vuish said he bought some more XRP. I hear you, my friend. Congrats. All right, let's share this. This is from Mr. Yoshitaka Katao, that dude, the CEO and founder of SBI Holdings, who has the majority ownership in Ripple Labs and R3, both of them, who just bought a freaking market maker company, almost like the top 3 market makers out of all market makers. But I think it's called B2C2 or something along those lines. All right, so here's from Mr. Yoshitaka Katao himself. Japan's FSA, which is the equivalent of the United States SEC, has already made it clear that XRP is not a security. Why would he need to point that out? Why would he need to point that out? I'm optimistic that Ripple will prevail in the final ruling in the United States. SBI Holdings remains a steadfast partner to Ripple and looks forward to expanding together in Asia. That, my friends, is some great stuff there coming out from Mr. Yoshitaka Katao's camp. They see the bigger picture. They know they're on the inside. UK has done the same thing, not treating XRP as a security. Switzerland, not treating XRP as security. And other nations, Singapore, not treating XRP as a security. Right? No, nothing. No thoughts on that one-eyed jack of all trades. Any thoughts on the ISDA not listing Algorand and not? No. That's right. That's exactly right. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning and this afternoon, early afternoon. We got to get out and finish up some more Christmas shopping, get some other stuff done. You guys, I'm sure you guys will probably, today's only 22nd. We'll hop on again later tonight or tomorrow for sure. Happy holidays for those of you that I might miss in the next future live streams. Thanks again for hanging out, putting up for this lagging going on with the Wi-Fi for sure, guys. Never ever forget what you hold. That's the most important thing. I'm going to end the stream by reminding you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.